If they're already calling you old after only 5 years, then what does that make me?
It's been pointed out to me by quite a few people that this is in fact the old Yamaha MT-09. And I guess it's even older now that the 2021 MT-09 has been unveiled, with its hideous wart for a headlight. But I'd love to hear what you think about the new headlight down in the comments. But anyway, a lot of you seem to think that I chose the old MT-09 over the newer version because I know something about them that you don't. Especially since this is actually my second MT-09 from this era. And although I've tried very hard to convince you that I bought this bike purely for those sexy saddlebags that it came with, apparently you don't believe me. So here's the truth. I landed in the rainy world of England almost 6 months ago now, and in the beginning, biker life in the British countryside was quite the contrast to what I was used to in sunny South Africa. Between the slippery roads, hedges in every direction, bizarre road signs, and apparently these lanes that are only wide enough for motorcycles are actually open to the public. Ridiculous, I know. So, slightly intimidated, all I wanted was a competent bike to explore the roads on, with a good turn-in circle and that wouldn't get boring anytime soon. Enter the MT-09. With 3 riding modes, I could put it into B mode and wander around without offending anyone or scaring myself. Of course, the heart wanted another R6, but the mind recommended this. And what a great choice it has been.
If we could just close these roads off so that you knew there wasn't a tractor coming the other way, and then get the sun out here to dry them up, it would be one hell of a supermoto course. But no, instead we leave them wet and we have infinite tractors.
The torquey 850 triple makes things more than entertaining when the right time arises, accelerating like a mad thing and lifting the front wheel when there's enough traction.
It's slippery, but you're still fun.
But it can also play it cool and be civilized when riding through villages or when the rozzers are spotted.
Keep it moving.
But there's no denying that it is starting to look a little bit older with this headlight, the larger tail light, and indicators in a weird spot. Yamaha tried very hard to make the headlight look modern with sharp angles, but without any LEDs or extreme shapes, the oversized lamp does look bulky. But the reason that it doesn't really bother me is because from this angle, you can't see it. And after all, this is the view you see most often when riding a motorcycle. Personally, I also think it stands out a lot less now that the bike is white compared to when it was dark purple. And ultimately, I don't see how a headlight warrants the extra money or makes the bike any better to ride. But what does make the bike better to ride, without a doubt, even when covered in mud, is the Öhlins rear shock, the Andriani fork cartridges, and the full system Akropovich exhaust.
This is gotta be the most bumpy road I've ever seen. And every time I come down here, I feel like I'm putting excessive wear on my suspension. It's ridiculous.
For me, it was an easy choice, choosing between a bike that had these expensive performance upgrades or just the newer headlight. Especially since it has been reflashed for the exhaust and defaults to A mode when you switch it on now. It makes it feel like a premium and more complete bike. Plus, every time I wish I had a pretty headlight, I just drool over that rear shock some more and read the brochure again for peace of mind.
And then of course, there's always the boring legal stuff to consider.
At 22 years old, with no insurance history in this country and an international license, ensuring a superbike was out of the question. To be honest, a boisterous 850 with too much torque was already asking a lot, but it has been completely worth the extra video sponsors. Which reminds me, thank you to The Ridge for sponsoring this video. Revolutionize your jacket pocket situation with the sleek industrial Ridge wallet. With a lifetime warranty, you could buy this one wallet and carry it for life. Choose between over 30 styles like a biker's dream carbon fiber or my go-to aluminium navy. Follow the link in the description and use code CHAOS10 to get 10% off today. MT-09s are also notorious for being easy and limitless when it comes to modifying them. It's easy to change the color of them with so few panels needing to be wrapped. They have unfinished looking areas begging for some extras, and handlebars that are interchangeable with the entire dirt bike world. I've had loads of fun personalizing mine, and it helps me create videos for this channel.
See, you're not old, you're just more experienced, and I'm pretty sure that makes you faster. Plus, a lot of young guys like older women.
So the truth is that I didn't choose the old MT-09 because it was secretly better or because I knew something about them that you didn't. I bought it because insurance sucks, they're easily modifiable, I couldn't pass up a kitted out bike, and they're brilliant bikes to ride that never get boring. It's been the ultimate bike to learn a new environment with a massive smile behind my visor. But anyway, let me know why you chose your bike down in the comments. Subscribe if you need more motorcycle videos in your life, and I'll see you on the next ride.